welcome back to my channel. I am Tokumbo. I make videos from United Kingdom, London to be precise, and my channel focuses on beauty, fashion, lifestyle. Basically, I do a bit of everything. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I wish I watched a video like this when I was about moving to the UK 7 years ago. Before I go deep into this video, I'm going to say this is my personal opinion, so do not come for me, okay? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about things I wish I knew before moving to the UK. Some 7 years ago, I moved from Nigeria to the UK. So if you're an adventurer or someone who's trying to relocate to the UK, I bet this video is for you. So you might want to sit back and watch this very one. Yeah, let's get into this one. Number one thing I wish I knew before moving to the UK is homesickness. Ooh, homesickness is actually a thing when you move abroad. Come ask me, I can tell you about that. Do not disregard the painful effect of homesickness. It's very real. It's so difficult and very painful, especially for someone like me. I miss my family like a great deal. To the glory of God, I've got my family here and I'm so blessed for that. But I mean my mom and my siblings, okay? That's one. Another thing I miss is my job, my colleagues at work. If you don't know, I'm an actress. I make Nigerian movies. Also, prior to moving to the UK, I celebrated my 13 years on stage. So the second one is food. You can't compare the taste of our Nigerian food to the one back home. I would honestly say taste is different. Okay, so I'll say I miss that as well. Another one is council tax. It depends on your borough or how big your apartment is. My borough is quite expensive, and I think I pay about 1,200 annually. Then another thing I wish I knew before moving to the UK is rent. OMG, rent are very expensive. Say you earn 30,000 a year, you probably spend 50% of it on rent. Like a few days ago, I was talking to a friend of mine in the US. She has a bigger apartment in the US, and guess what? She pays half of what I pay here monthly. Crazy, right? So rent are really expensive in the UK. You might want to take note of that as well. Then another thing is the complexity of the NHS healthcare system. Two things: you need to register with your local GP straight away. Many providers have strict location ban based on where you live in case of regular care or referral to see a specialist. 999 is the number for emergencies, and you want to look for accidents and emergency, which is AME instead of emergency room. Then another thing is different name for different things. AG, elevators are lifts, sweaters are jumpers, and tops are vests, vests are waistcoat, sneakers are trainers, french fries are chips, chips are crisps, lines are queues, and the list goes on. When you live in London, you realize walking fast is normal. London is not a city for slow walker. In Nigeria, where I come from, if you're going to a store which is like 2 minutes away from you, we still drive. But here in London, even if you have 2 cars, trust me, there are occasions whereby you have to leave your vehicle back home. You can imagine going to the West End where the congestion is really heavy, and the easiest means at which you can get to your destination is through buses and train, which is actually faster. I really find this part so difficult when I newly moved here, and I'm always like wondering why is everyone practically running. So London is not a city for slow walker. That's why sneaker is so essential if you're a Londoner. Another thing I wish I would have known before moving to the UK is the roads are so narrow. OMG, when I'm in a car or on a bus, literally I'm driving with the driver. I'm always like moving like that as if the next vehicle is about to crash into us. Then right now, 7 years, I'm kind of used to it. So yeah, another thing I wish I would have known. It gets dark early in winter, but that should not stop you from doing anything, to be honest. I've lived in England for about 7 years. I honestly would say I still get depressed every winter when it gets dark. Imagine getting dark from about 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. Gosh, that is quite depressing. Then another thing I wish I would have known: you are going to need to take out a umbrella, a sunglasses, a jacket every time you go out, because the weather tends to change and you will get all the season in just one day. It might be too sunny, then it might rain on you, and all of a sudden start freezing. So I'll advise you always take everything and always be prepared. Another thing is the British accent. If you're new here, you probably would find British accent a little bit difficult. When I newly came here, all I do then was to look at people's lips when they're talking, you know, so I can read the rhythm of their lips in order for me to understand them better. Now I'm able to understand the British accents better. To be honest, I love British accents. Then another thing I wish I would have known is the traffic. The traffic, sometimes the traffic can be horrific. Unfortunately, it's a combination of different elements. Like England is a small country with a lot of people, which means a lot of cars with tiny old roads. So that explains why. Okay, that is all I can think of at the moment. Okay, I love living in the UK. Oh my gosh, I really love living in the UK, and I've been blessed, you know, living here in the UK. So yeah, it's a very wonderful country. If you're thinking of moving to the UK, trust me, it's one of the best places you can think of living in the whole wild world. Okay, I'm going to be making another video on things I love about living in the UK, so you might want to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. So basically that is it for this video, and then thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you. Bye.